Hello everyone, I'm Taureor and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 openings. We did Germany, we did the Soviet Union, now it's time for France. And there might be two videos of France, depending on how this will go, because I have two ideas, and first of them will probably not work out. So, the first idea is just to fight Germany as soon as possible, basically over Rhineland. Unfortunately, this will require some reloading of the game, because it is it's mostly randomized because it depends on the decision of the UK and Germany, mostly Germany. And if they're AI, then it's randomized. But what we're going to try to do is get angry over the remilitarization of Rhineland and try to start a war with Germany early on and hopefully win it. That would cause a civil war with the communists in our own country, but we can manage that, I think. So let's get ready, and right after Rhineland is done, I'll save the game, and then just to show you how it would have gone, reload until this can work. Now, as France, we start with a lot of civilian factories, but not a lot of military factories. So I'm going to have to do some military factories. And then some civilian factories as well. Because we will have to get some weapons going. And as we are going to fight in 70 days, if all goes according to plan, I need to do quick upgrades. And I'm not gonna do doctrines because of this. 510 days. Because as France, you start with a lot of shitty modifiers. This and this and this. Planning speed and versus max planning, that's whatever. Disjointed government is horrible because it decreases our political power very, very severely. And Victories of the Great War slows down the research of military doctrines. So that's pretty horrible. We could do aggressive focus, but that won't give us much. We have to start with government reform. And the other research we're going to do, I guess I should switch to mass assault doctrine just for the manpower. But I suppose it's not that important. Right, I suppose I could do some basic research. Oh, I know, we'll do this because we have artillery attached to our infantry, and this will give us a quick boost while fighting. Alright, that'll do it. Now, I need to get my planes and my forces sorted. But, don't forget, France is a colonial empire, and can't select units from so far away, which is unfortunate. And we will need all of them, even though those are pretty shitty units. Colonial brigades are not very strong. We're going to need all that we can get. We need to add them all to the army. Do we have any other colonial possessions? Any other colonial possessions with units that I could use? I don't think so. I don't think so. We do have a lot in Africa. We also have some ships, which I could use for naval invasions, but naval invasions are relatively advanced stuff, so I'm not sure if we should. Yeah, why not? We could invade this area here. We'll see. Now, do we have any planes in Africa? We do. We do have quite a few. Do we have any more? And it doesn't seem like we do. Oh well, that's better than nothing. Okay, let's select all the planes that we own. And we're going to need all of them to beat up Germany. Let's get them closer. And assign them to Western Germany with the normal. No, we don't care about bombing industry. Okay, you have your orders. Now, all the troops that we have in France proper also need to be added to the army. We have 73 regiments, which are mostly ill-equipped. We don't have enough equipment for them. We mostly need what? I think we mostly need infantry equipment. Yes, and some towed artillery. Our production is quite low. I could get rid of all the motorized stuff. We won't need that for a while. I suppose I could use the tanks, but they're not crucial. Yeah, let's cancel everything that isn't artillery or infantry equipment, and then add them back. So that we can actually get some when we get more factories going. Something like this. Now I didn't just move them down because you can't cancel the one factory that's here, and I wanted all of them working on infantry equipment. All right, we don't need these resources. Okay then, these brigades are not very good. They're not very good, but they will do. There's something at least. I'm not going to train more troops. We need to focus on reinforcements right now. We need to have our units in top fighting condition. Now I will need to separate them into several armies, which will get different orders. First of all, if we are to fight Germany, we'll need to do a little bit of a blitzkrieg of our own, because Rhineland is demilitarized, so they have no units here, so we can run across here quite quickly. For that we'll need mobile units, so let's do cavalry and tanks and motorized. All of these will be separated out to deal with that threat. Or rather with that opportunity for expansion. That's quite a lot of units, maybe even too many. Now, we need an army that will deal with an uprising. There will be a civil war, we will need to deal with it. So I suppose we need an army for that as well. I suppose around 20 units should be more than enough to quickly crush them. And just infantry. Right. Not the mountaineers. 20? Should I go 20 or should I go 24? Let's go 24 and give them a proper general. This is the Blitzkrieg army, this is the Civil War army, and this is the Defend the Line army, but I will also detach a small amount of troops to do a naval invasion over here. And we can do up to 10 units in a naval invasion, and they will be just regular infantry. If we have enough regular infantry. Okay, that's 10. We're going to plan a naval invasion from over here, because this will most likely go to our enemies in the Civil War. Then I'll assign some ships to patrol the area. Okay, now I need to assign orders and generals. You're going to just protect the border, and I'll give you one of the shitty old guard generals, field marshals, which have the max entrenchment bonuses. You will be cautious. No, you're the Blitzkrieg army, you will be my main army. I need a field marshal. We're going to... this could be good, but I'm going to promote him. He's going to be doing a lot of fighting. I'm going to promote him, and he will be our default field marshal, because we will be using one general to lead all our forces, because then he'll accumulate a lot of experience, and all our units will get significant bonuses. Now, you'll also be assigned to this front line, and your orders are to take Rhineland, basically. And a little bit up here. Oh, this is imperfect, because they might start going at it from the other side if I don't do it right. So, no, actually they might just, it might just work out. If I do it like this, maybe. Or, I could, no, that should work. We'll see. Okay, you are the Civil War army. We will have you garrisoned in this area. We'll have you garrisoned in this area, and you will be ready to crush the Civil War, which will break out somewhere. Actually, maybe I'll garrison them elsewhere. I don't remember which bits exactly fell in the Civil War. Let's just send you over here. And you'll get a general. The reconnaissance guy seems pretty decent. And now the naval invasion. I suppose I could do several naval invasions instead of one big naval invasion. Then it will be a shorter time to prepare. Okay, let's split you in half and do 2 armies. Give you a general or a field marshal. Okay, you can have Charles de Gaulle, whatever. And this guy, reconnaissance. Yeah, Charles de Gaulle's not good for them. His armor speed, and they have no armor. So let's. I suppose I could replace him with this guy. You're doing naval invasions. Congratulations. They're going to be from. Actually, I think this will be taken over in the Civil War. And I don't think I can do one from here. Or rather, I don't think it will work out. Okay, so let's change it. Let's just do 1 army. 1 naval invasion. Starting from here. Going over to Germany. Oops, nope, cancel. Yeah, from this sea zone. Get all these bits and ports. Hopefully the enemy will not be defending them well, and then we can reconnect with our other units. Alright, yeah, you will be executing your plan immediately, and so will you. You will be aggressive, and so will you. You will not be executing your plan, just holding the line. Now, maybe this is too detailed in terms of planning, if we consider just, the starting scenarios. But I want to see if we can if this can work with, these are still relatively simple orders, and I'm not even sure if this will work. 70 days to prepare. I'm not sure if that will work out. Anyway, I'll need to send ships, of course. As for convoys, I can cancel a lot of production here. I just replace this with convoys. Yes, whatever. Cancel all the other ships. Just cancel all the other ships. I just need convoys right now. I have tons of ships. I could speed them up with oil. I don't think we'll need to. We'll see. Although I don't have any. How many do you need? I need 30 convoys. No, I don't have enough. I need to buy oil for the naval invasion. Give me 1 oil. Alright, now, the ships. Yes, this is a fleet as well. Do we have any more? This seems like a fleet. Seems like a unit. I'm not sure if I assigned them anywhere. But if we don't have convoys, can they actually move? And have I assigned you? Okay, you guys are all going to get the same orders, which are to patrol these 2 sea zones. Which should give us access to whatever we need for the naval invasion. Alright, now, I did see some units down here that I probably didn't assign to any armies. So let's assign you here. Oh. Probably shouldn't have switched you. You were in an army. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I wonder, can they actually move without convoys? Yes, they can. Alright. Oh, I have convoys. I was looking at the wrong thing. So I don't need to be producing convoys so aggressively. Let's not change it right now. I'm not going to be completing any ships anytime soon anyway. Okay, anything else to worry about right now? Well, not really, no. Let's unpause. Speed things up a lot. Wait for our units to deploy. If all goes well, we'll take at least this bit of Germany. But if I understand correctly, we will be fighting them alone, because if Britain joins, they will not risk a fight, and Rhineland will remain demilitarized. Which is actually a nice way to weaken Germany early on, if we don't mind risking a war. Oh, some free dockyards. Oh, you stopped making convoys. Can I only stockpile so much? Alright, whatever, just do destroyers. Destroyers are fine. And cancel the oil. Where's the trade screen? I never remember. Ah, here. Let's cancel the oil. We don't need that. Okay then. If all goes well, I'll be able to take this before they can get any troops in, because the moment they remilitarize, we go to war, if the plan works out. Although Germany is very strong, I don't think I will be able to get enough strength to, beat them up. But these troops will be rejoining the main units shortly. Oh, I need light tanks as well for reinforcements. I suppose I should move this up. Right, for reinforcement or for upgrades? Just a bit. We will be needing light tanks, yes. Although infantry equipment is crucial here. Right, we're almost ready. I'm going to save the game now. And, yeah, this is a test run I did. And if they don't want to fight us, we'll have to reload, because I want to show you fighting them. Okay, we did government reform. This is an act of war. This loses us national unity and political power, and asks Britain what they think. Britain refuses to go to war, so we can do it alone. Now, if we do this, Germany can either accept our ultimatum or reject it. If they reject our ultimatum, we go to war, and we also get a civil war, and that just happened. Okay, seeing this, the civil war going on. Oh, and we lost one of the generals here, and some troops. Oh, even some troops assigned to the naval invasion. That's very unfortunate. I don't have time to assign more. Anyway, we need to assign a new guy. Entrenchment. What do you have? You have reconnaissance. I think he'll be more useful here than in the naval invasion. And naval invasion can take... I suppose entrenchment's not bad for that. Because when you land, you can entrench yourselves. Okay, you guys need to cancel all your orders and deal with the civil war immediately. It looks like there are no troops here, so I don't need a lot of units there. Right, let's do orders and stuff. Take Calais and Dunkirk. Right, all of the units have been assigned here. Let's reassign all the units here. Now select just a few and assign them here. Be super aggressive and execute your plan, please. Okay, let's see if this actually works out. Or I could use the planes to speed things up here. We'll see how well we do. We might need to send the planes here to speed things up. Okay then, let us see. Remilitarization of Rhineland is happening, but we are already attacking, as you can see, very aggressively. And redeploying troops. Okay, they just built these units. They just deployed them, because they just remilitarized Rhineland. And yeah, this is what I was afraid of. We readjusted the attack line. I might need to do manual orders just to succeed in this. Let's try going like that. Ideally, I want to connect my naval invasion with these units so we can have a broad front. And once this is established, I will assign all these units to this guy here. Alright, let's go. They're not doing what I would like them to do exactly, but they are progressing, which is nice. Now, this tank is not doing anything. Why is this tank not doing anything? I have no idea, but let's help it. Let's help it do things. Okay, is the naval invasion happening yet? Yeah, they lack sufficient intel. I did assign a ton of navies there. Why did you stop your mission? Alright, and they're on the move. Perfect. How's the Civil War? Hopefully it won't take too long. I need these troops elsewhere. Okay, this is alright, this is alright. Hopefully we can get a little bit more territory before our offensive is stopped by the Germans. Let's speed things up a bit. Well, we never... Maybe we should have given them more troops. Let's be slightly more aggressive here. Let's see how well we do. If we don't, whatever. Maybe the naval invasion could do the trick. Okay, we are taking land. We have Hamburg. We didn't get killed, but almost. And theoretically I could land here. There is a port. I'm not sure if it counts properly. Alright, and your orders are to reconnect with the units down here. Okay, how's it going? This is not looking too good. Yeah, I don't think this is a great strategy. The other one I have in mind is better, but I'll show you soon. Yeah, maybe I should have assigned more units over here, or reassigned some to the naval invasion, because it seems they have taken a port, or was it just a dockyard? Maybe it was just a dockyard. That's why they don't have supply. That would be very unfortunate, which means we'd have to take Hamburg or Kiel, with Kiel being the only real option. Let's try doing that, because otherwise we're dead. Try to retreat here. Losing 4 units will hurt us badly. Alright, some research is done. I guess I'll go this way now. Okay, seems this is a loss. Seems this is a loss. Very unfortunate. I was hoping, yeah, I deployed too many units or rather I deployed the units onto too many slots. If I just landed around here, we probably would have enough strength to take the port and establish ourselves. But, you know, lessons learned and all that. Alright, we're not making any progress here. So let's assign our troops to this guy and make him more balanced. And assign all his troops over here. And continue doing what he was doing. Seems like we actually lost quite a few units in the Civil War. But we'll be reassigning the survivors. Let's speed things up a bit. Actually, let's speed things up to the maximum. I don't think we can beat them here. Both of these are bad. I guess I'll go with this one. Oh, right, we didn't choose a new focus. I forgot. I suppose I could go with aggressive focus. Since we are already at war, and that's plus 10% division attack if we can spare another 50 points for the guy that it unlocks. Although we are at war, so we might soon lose the negative modifiers. Yeah, the Civil War hit us bad. Good news is, the next method I have in mind doesn't involve us fighting a civil war. Okay, election, government contested, political power. Whatever. Communist, fascist, we don't care. Extra political power is nice. Let's make sure to... Yeah, let's make sure that you are actually executing the plan. How are the logistics? Not great, I must say. Not great. Yeah, well, soon we'll see if this was at all viable. Probably not. But we are finishing some early research that gives us some early buffs to our units. Unfortunately, this is still taking... Oh no, we actually lost the bad modifier. But I would like to go with mass assault doctrine instead. Although since we are already at war... No, this is still better for us. Yes, we're abandoning the grand battle plan. And we are doing this research. That will weaken us temporarily, but in the long run it should strengthen us. And I suppose I could go to careful battle plans, but we're doing sufficiently well on balanced, I suppose. Spanish Civil War, alright. And we're at max speed, hopefully we can get some stuff going. Actually, you know what? I'll just cancel all your orders. I mean, not all your orders, just the attack plan. And try something more simple. Maybe you'll look for better openings that way. I will rely on the AI for that. Still, I don't think we're strong enough to beat them without outside help, like Britain. Let's do this. Bonuses for land doctrines. Quite helpful. And assign a guy to the... yeah, this guy. Army offense 10%, division attack. That's what the last thing unlocked. As you can see, it seems like the Germans have the upper hand. And they probably will for quite a long time. I've changed to careful. We'll see how that works out. We took two... Well, they're not provinces. What are they? Bits. Okay, factory strikes are no longer affecting us. Maybe we'll get some equipment finally. There seems to be nobody here. And there seems to be nobody here. Why are you not moving there? Those are obvious weak spots that you should exploit. Maybe you should have started with careful. Seems we're making nice progress on careful. Alright. Try that. Nope, didn't work. He had to run away. Still, we are making some progress. Making some progress, and we are producing... We're building some more factories that will let us make even more progress. Okay, basic machine tools are done. I probably should have gone... right, let's do that. Concentrated industry. I probably should have gone with a different focus, though, right now. Instead of Versailles. I probably should have gone with this, because this, these give us some extra factories. Those much needed factories. Alright, what if I switch to aggressive now? Because the computer seems to think I have the upper hand. Nope, too aggressive. We'll see. We'll just let this run. In the meantime, do we have anything else we could do to strengthen ourselves? Oh, did I not select missions for them? That would have been pretty stupid of me. Oh, that's the ones from Africa. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I would gladly get some extra bonuses, some extra, you know, political enhancements and stuff. Let's switch to balanced. Yeah, that's the right choice, probably. It probably was from the beginning, even though we didn't make it. Right, this will give us some extra, some much needed industry. In my first test game, I was actually able to get this area in the first tiny blitzkrieg that I did. But I did build more units then, so maybe that was the reason. No, it doesn't seem like overbuilding would be the good choice here. And we did do best on cautious, so caution is advised. Now, the advantage of fighting such slow battles with just one field marshal on everything is that he will level up and he will give huge bonuses to all of his troops, which is nice. So we have the time. I don't think we can win this without some gimmick, like for example doing a successful naval invasion of this bit and connecting our parts and then pushing with a wider front, for example, or pulling Britain into the war, which is possible. But let's give it a shot. Let's let them continue and see what happens. Now, land doctrine. Oh, still researching. Sorry. Yes, these. We need to upgrade our infantry weapons, even though they are ahead of time. We might still get some use out of them. I wonder how well that would have gone if I did careful from the start and didn't bother with any blitzkriegi bits. I might want to reassign the plans a bit and see. Yes. Yes, I might. Are you doing naval invasions now? No, you're just defending yourself. Okay, as you can see, this is not going too well. It seems to be progressing, but not very well indeed, and Germany has a stronger economy, so they're going to beat us over time. Most probably. Although the extra doctrines can be quite helpful. So what we're going to do is I am going to load the game from right before the war, change the plan a bit and see if a simpler one with just attacking would work. Let's have a look. Okay, which one is the last manual save? This one. It will not have... they will not have enough time to plan everything properly, I suppose. Okay, you get this. Do we cancel the naval invasion, or do we redo... Let's redo the naval invasion. Will they start preparations from the start, from the beginning? Maybe I can modify the order. I never remember how to modify the order. Attention. Yeah, just do one port and the two provinces next to it. The one province next to it. I suppose we could do Hamburg. Now let's do Wilhelmshaven and Bremen and this one province next to it. That might be sufficient. And maybe we won't lose horribly. Yeah, let's change his plan, his order a bit. Just assign everyone here. And just do a general conquer Germany plan, which you will execute very cautiously. Now let's do balanced. Let's do aggressive at the start and then switch to cautious, because we might gain a few provinces before they can realize we're fighting. Okay. Yeah, that's about it. Let's see how that works out. And let's save the game again. Okay, you can cancel your orders. You'll be doing the Civil War thing. Okay, here's Rhineland. We go to war. Oh, they succumb to our demands, and it's still demilitarized. Okay, let's reload. Let's reload and see. Same choice. Same choice. And there's the war. Okay, let's see if this works out better. You have your orders, but I think I need to redo the order for the ships. They don't seem to want to do anything. Maybe we need to rebase first? Hold. Oh, whatever. We'll choose soon. For now, I need to assign you a guy. And that will be the one that has... Where is he? There was someone with... Oh, you have the reconnaissance. I'll use you then. These units... You know what? You might be better off if I just give you to these guys. Yeah, this army got smaller. We lost some to the Civil War, which is unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. Now you will cancel all your orders. And take all this territory. Now, there are no armies in the south, as you could see. Again. So we don't really have to worry about it too much. Just sending 3 units there will be more than enough. And execute with impunity. Let's see how much land we can get before the Germans mount a defense. And about this much. Probably. Okay, I suppose we can switch to balanced. Or even cautious. Let's switch to cautious. Cautious was doing a good job earlier. We did take a few provinces though. Okay. This research is done. Suppose I'll do production. This is going quickly. We'll be able to reinforce this army momentarily. Why can't you take Mets? Wait a minute. This was mine, wasn't it? I'm not sure. Yes, I think so. It's entrenched, maybe that's why you can take it. This doesn't seem to be working out too well. Anyway, at least we'll get rid of the Civil War soon. Did I assign the planes all the proper missions? Not all of them, apparently. Maybe I should have used them here in the Civil War to speed it up. Oh, it is about to be over anyway. Alright, you. There. Everyone else. There as well. Casablanca. What about Casablanca? Yeah, whatever. Alright, everyone assign here. And execute. Elections will be held as usual. Oh, I did not select a new focus, which is a serious mistake because I could have done this for the Lang doctrines or this for the 10% division attack. And as for regular research, we are going to just do some industry stuff, I think. No, actually we're going to do these two. They are ahead of time, but every little bit of edge will help us significantly. Yeah, them taking this is a very unfortunate turn of events. Oh well. I suppose we'll probably take it back someday. Okay, as you can see, this strategy is not the best one for France, but I wanted to demonstrate it as an option. We were doing moderately well earlier, and theoretically I think you could get lucky enough to have Britain on your side as well, but I cannot confirm this. Anyway, if you hold out for long enough, I think Germany will start attacking other people. And then they can help you. You know, this looks like an opportunity. Maybe. Aggressive focus is done. Now, doing the aggressive focus lets me hire this guy, as we did discuss earlier. And let's go for this. Okay, this is looking bad. This is looking very bad. But, yeah, we're supposed to only be using basic stuff, so maybe. Maybe our guys can handle it with the automatic order. Probably not, though, but if they cut this bit off, we would be in a great situation. Well, they probably will not be able to. But this guy is doing great work for us. Incidentally, this little guy is doing amazing work. We're gonna take Munich and Nuremberg. Okay, I did not intend a southern attack. I intended a northern attack. But whatever works, works. Unless it doesn't. Okay, go here. Well, we did get a bit of territory. And there might be weak spots down south, which we could use. Okay, everyone's assigned here. We are on cautious. Let's do balanced for a while. Yeah, I like to mix these up and see what works. With just see what colors you get. If you get green, you're doing well. If you're getting red, be more cautious. Right, theoretically I could go with aggressive. That probably wouldn't work. Yeah, they're cutting into our territory. But we're cutting into theirs as well. So whoever's cutting more wins. Right, we did that, and let's get some more factories going. The game seems to be thinking I'm doing well for some reason, that the balance of power is in our favor. It certainly doesn't look like it here. Although it does look like it here. Alright, you know what? We're just going to let this play out and see how this happens. Maybe we can surround them somehow. We need more manpower. This is going to be a serious problem. And we need political power to get the manpower. Can I get some volunteers from someone or something? Okay, let's be balanced now, or even cautious. So we're out of manpower, we need to be... we need strengthening. Our troops need strengthening, and you need to surround them a bit. Doesn't seem like we're going to be able to surround them, though. Pity, they have good supply. And we lost way more than they did because we're on the offensive. That's a pity. Yeah, I think I'm not going to take a focus now because we need to gather up enough to do extensive conscription. If only I held to this, we might have been in a better situation. We might be in a better situation. How are the reinforcements? We need tons and tons of everything. Well, luckily we are at least producing most of the things that we need. I suppose I could just... yeah. Give them a little bit of, you know... bits of everything, is what I mean. Oh, they surrounded a bit of my troops. Yeah, that's... Okay, so this was not successful, but the method has potential. As you can see, we were able to break through down south. If they didn't break through up north, maybe we would have done better. So basically, maybe dedicate less troops to the civil war, so you can get a stronger feel here. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if this method is valid. It seems like it is valid, but you have to min-max it quite a bit and be thorough and successful and all that stuff. And with these videos, I prefer to deploy strategies that will almost always work. So this is not my recommendation. My recommendation is the second strategy that I have devised for France, which you will see in the next video after that one. And that involves conquering Spain early. And not only Spain. You'll see soon. And until then, goodbye, and I hope you enjoyed this.